As always, this video is sponsored by rlrecordings.com. If you need your song mixed mastered, you need a vocal chain, or you need a studio template for recording, head over there now, rlrecordings.com. Right, hello everybody. This video is definitely long overdue, but we are here now. Finally, I've sat down and I have made this template for all of you. This is going to only be $5. You can get it down in the description below with the lovely spelling mistake and template. Anyway, ignore that. I didn't point out any faults. This is a very nice and very simple recording template for all of you rappers out there. I'm going to show you a cool aspect of this, and it comes with the tuning. I have selected Nxptune for this template as it may be more common for everybody, as this plugin is not nearly expensive as Antares Autotune, so I'm going with this. These are the settings that I have chosen, but you are fully capable. No, you can change them basically however you see fit. And something cool about this template that I've added, if I change the speed on one of these, they all change. And I just select this random one, go back, and they're all changed if you look at the speed. That's a nice, cool little bonus you get with this. So you don't have to manually change them all. You change it once, they change all. And it happens for whatever is in the first slot. So if I get just this random, let's just get Pro Q because it's easy. I put them on 2. I want a low cut, all the way to 200, and I go here. It's there as well. You didn't see me touch it. So, you know, it's what happens on the first slot. If I change it now, it won't change. It won't affect any of these, as that's only happened for this one, as it's on the first. But if I put it back here and change it now, everything else will change. So there you go. Cool effect. But I think more importantly is actually the vocal chain that you get with this. It's based off of On the Radar, as hence the name for the template, from Help Me Devon. So that's what I've based it off of for today's video. And it's all waves, so you don't need to worry. Everything in this template is waves. So if all you need is waves, basically. No anything else. If you have the Waves Essential bundle, you will have all of these. And you don't need anything extra. You can just fully load it on. There's nothing on the master. Maybe there should be. Maybe, you know what? We'll do this live. We'll just put a limiter on there. Do that. And I'm just going to do that. Very simple limiting there. Won't make it too loud, and it won't make it too bad. It won't be limiting to shit. Anywho, first thing in the vocal chain is this RDSer, and it's kind of doing de-essing because it's the 4.2K range, but it's mainly going for vocal harshness in this area, just dealing with any harshness that may be in the vocal before we even start EQing. It's a nice, simple way for EQing. Next, we have this EQ from, it's all from Waves. Doesn't matter. It's getting rid of the body, getting rid of some of the mud, and getting a little bit more harshness at 2.7K, as the 4K is just over here. We've already targeted. We don't need to target it again unless it's really, really harsh, which is cool. We've done it. Next thing is another EQ. Bit of a weird EQ, as I'm not doing anything else other than Waves. I know that Waves has a pull tech, but to my ears, it's not the greatest pull tech, so I'm just going to leave it. And REQ is based on a pull tech anyway, about how you would boost something. Or this is a very bad example. You know, let's just completely clear this. And if I wanted to do a high end, yeah, you can see it bounces down the low end of this mid range as well, as if I do everything, as that's just what the EQ did, what the pull techs do. So here we are, and it's just doing a boost at 10K, just getting a bit of brightness. We've done a lot of taking away at the very beginning, so we're just going to boost a little bit. Next, we've got the 1176, the famous compressor, one of the most famous compressors of all time. This is a FET compressor. It's going to make your vocals thick. It's going to make them creamy. If you have it on the black setting anyway. Bluey will make your vocals jump out a little bit more because the Bluey boosts the mid-range and that gets you more vocal presence. But we want a rap vocal that is smooth here. That's what we're going for. So these are the settings. Slow attack, fast release. It's effect compressor. It's an 1176, which you expect. And I see a lot on YouTube about you should aim for 3 to 5 dB on your first compressor. And to that I say, bullshit. You do what you need. If your vocals are absolutely tiny and then you got in a massively loud bit, 5 dB ain't gonna do shit to that. It's not gonna balance everything. You're gonna have to clip gain if you want 5 dB. So if you need to smack 10, you need to smack 20. And I'm not talking about consistently smack 20. I'm talking about lightly smacking 20 every now and again for the peaks, because this is what this compressor is. It's a peak control. And then we have our Vox. This plugin is pretty much on every chain. If you watch the Don Toliver one and TZ01, it's there. It's always there. It's very good. And this is just doing compression. That's all it's doing. And it's just pushing those vocals back out to the front, as we all want to hear those lovely vocals because it's rap. Next we have our comp. And this is kind of doing a little bit more peak reduction. I know the 1176 was doing it, but this is also doing it as well. All right, it's middle settings, so you shouldn't hear it. And if you hear it, you're doing a little bit too much, in my opinion, for this, because there's 3 compressors on this. This is just the peaks. Anything that sticks out after both compressors, you just duck it slightly. And then you have another EQ, which you may or may not need. Is there for you if you completely 100% need it. Like, we've got a mid boost here, which isn't always the great idea if your vocals are still boxy and everything. I'm getting a phone call, hang on. Anyway, that was strange. Anyway, we're back. I'm back. Nothing's changed for you. Anyway, we're just doing a little bit more harshness reduction. This EQ may not be necessary depending on how your vocals are recorded. So it's more here as a precautionary measure. I implore you, if you get this vocal chain, to turn everything off and turn things on one by one so you understand how they sound and how you can come to grips with it, how you want to change it. Because this is a very, not one size fits all, but it can fit all, if that makes sense. Like, it will be good on any vocal, but it may not be the best solution for a mix. This is a recording template. This is what you listen to in the car when you finish recording. This is what you listen to on your walk, on your supermarket endeavors. You know, this is what you listen to. And then we got a de-esser as the final thing. Again, could be necessary because this isn't really aimed as a de-esser, but it is, because 4.2K can have S's in it, but this is the main de-esser, which you may need. Anyway, I've got a brand new vocal that's not in any of the other videos, finally, to do this. So we're just going to listen to the template. Oh, shit. No. We got short verb, which is just a plate with the same EQ, just carving it out, making more space for the vocal. Another long verb, which is a hall with the same EQ. And we just got a basic delay with a doubler. That's just spreading it out a little bit. And we might as well just listen to the vocal.
Se il tuo sguardo mi lascia senza sonno, cosa vuoi che sia? Sento ciò che non voglio, è sprofondo, senza l'afasia, anche se vedo che non vuoi.
That is what I mean by it should be just going down lightly, not spamming constantly. It's just taking it. I would say this vocal is a bit too overcompressed. But so to fix that, we can just do this.
Se il tuo sguardo mi lascia senza sonno, cosa vuoi che sia? Sento ciò che non voglio, è sprofondo, senza l'afasia, anche se vedo che non vuoi soffrire.
I mean, it's fixed it a little bit, but hey, this vocal is absolutely fine. It sounds good. It gets you what you wanted. It gets you there quick, and it's very, very good. Trust me. It sounds very unreliable if I say trust me, but it is good. You just heard what it can do. It can get you your results that you were looking for your rap vocal, for your melodic trap song. It can get you there quick. And that is what's beautiful about this recording template. It's quick and it's easy because you record here, drag down, and it's automatically bust into this. This isn't bust into the Vox, but all you got to do is just go here, type Vox, press enter, and then it's turn to that. Don't believe me?
Se il tuo sguardo mi...
There you go. I'm just going to put it back to the master, as I like to record vocals dry for the best possible take. But you can drag these reverbs and delays up to the recording track if you're interested. So thank you everybody for watching this On The Radar recording template by Nxptune, by me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.